Among the technologies transforming the world are smartphone devices. Smartphones combine the voice abilities of a cell phone with the computing features of a personal digital assistant. Smartphones include features such as contact list management and calendar, email, full-functioning web browsers, GPS navigation, and application development platforms and marketplaces. All smartphones include a central processor, random access memory, data storage, and one of several competing operating platforms. Internal processors permit processor-intensive applications. Storage systems now support 32 gigabytes and greater capacities. Operating systems have evolved to support simultaneous multitasking use and sometimes take advantage of cloud computing resources. While there is no standard definition of the word smartphone across the industry, in many ways the smartphone is a converged device combining the features of cell phones and PDAs. For instance, many phones are equipped with high-resolution digital cameras, store entire audio libraries, or GPS navigation devices. Google CEO Eric Schmidt predicts that smartphones will outsell desktop PCs by 2012.
Smartphones utilize a CPU, RAM, and flash storage to operate. Much like a personal computer, they boot an operating system from the flash storage and process applications in memory. Input into the devices is primarily accomplished through the touch-sensitive screen. The Apple iPhone introduced a technology called multi-touch that permits simultaneous input from more than one touch point on the screen. Such input can be used to enlarge or shrink on-screen content. In addition to screen input, the devices also support tactile input through an accelerometer installed in most devices. Additional input can be achieved through GPS location-aware services. All output either occurs to the screen or via audio through internal speaker or headsets. Smartphones are capable of processing information through the onboard processor and operating system. However, cloud-based applications are also popular and relieve the phone from processing itself. In this manner, the phone becomes strictly an I/O device, taking input from the user, location, or environment and sending it to an internet-based server for processing.
There are over 300 million mobile phone subscribers in the U.S. Currently, only 1 in 6 utilize a smartphone device. Twice the number of users utilize the devices for mobile browsing as compared to mobile application usage. Of those utilizing a browser, 40% are performing internet searches. Social media and news access are the next most frequent use of mobile browsers. Smartphone devices are used for a variety of purposes, both personal and professional. Many find the devices useful for gaining access to the communications and information resources previously available only through landline access. This includes email, social media, news, weather, and internet searches. Some smartphone users are concerned about radiation exposure and possible links to cancer. The Environmental Working Group report points to research that has shown links between prolonged cell phone use and brain cancer, salivary gland tumors, migraines, and vertigo. Experts recommend buying a phone rated at a lower level, use of a headset or speaker, holding the phone away from the body, and to choose texting over talking. Another safety hazard from cell phones is texting. Texting while driving is about 6 times more likely to cause an accident than driving while intoxicated. 81% of drivers admit to making calls while driving. 50% of drivers under the age of 24 are texting while driving on a regular basis. Smartphones have increasingly become the target of malicious attempts similar to those of computer users, viruses, phishing scams, etc. Others increase their risk of attack by downloading music, photos, and whole applications onto our smartphones. Today's smartphones are built upon the framework built by developers of personal digital assistant technologies. PDAs are electronic organizers that are designed to keep contact addresses and phone numbers, run applications, or allow users to develop their own applications. Early PDAs include the Scion Organizer, the Sharp Wizard, the Apple Newton, and the HP 95LX, all of which set the precedent of functionality expected on modern smartphones. The first smartphone is reputed to be the IBM Simon. It was released in the market in 1993 by Bell South and retailed for $899. The next generation of smartphone was the Ericsson R380 smartphone. It was released in 2000 and featured a touchscreen interface. In 1999, RIM released the popular BlackBerry 5790, which was a mobile phone with a much larger screen than its predecessors and was distinguished by the fact that it allowed corporate email access. Microsoft developed the Pocket PC in 2000. The operating system later evolved into the Microsoft Mobile Operating System and now runs on several platforms. The Palm operating system was released in 1996 and ran the popular Palm Pilot PDA. Palm operating system has since evolved and now runs on smartphone devices manufactured by the current company, Palm USA. The first iPhone was released in 2007 with a very large touchscreen interface, Wi-Fi capability, cellular internet, and a 2-megapixel camera. iPhone platform is extensible via the iPhone Application Store, which hosts over 250,000 applications. Android is a mobile operating system developed by Google on an open source license. The first Android development environment was released in November 12, 2007, and Verizon released the popular Droid series starting in November 2009. Future enhancements of smartphones might include improvements on touch-sensitive phones, which are manipulated not only by the touchscreen, but also on the back and on the sides. Touch-sensitive phones might be responsive to grip and allow tactile feedback when objects touch the edge of the visible interface. Battery life is a source of frustration for many smartphone users. One such area of development is in oscillators, which use the spin of electrons to generate electromagnetic waves in the frequencies used by smartphones to lengthen battery life. Future operating systems are expected to become increasingly powerful as well. It is likely that the smartphones will evolve to the point that they will power our primary computer devices. They might interface with a docking station with a monitor, mouse, and keyboard for use very much like laptops are used today. Smartphones are well suited to context-aware computing, which utilize GPS, calendars, web browsers, and contact lists to prevent users with highly customized utilities.